Nigel, masterpiece. Always so nice. Favorite parts? I just like the look of it, really. It's nice when you get on a bike that you like the look of. And the Red Bull KTM, I think, always looks pretty sick. So that's quite nice.
How was your time off? Where were you staying?
I was at Santa Monica at Red Bull doing some therapy on this bad boy. It's scar healed quite nicely.
Holy.
Still not much feeling there though, like it's dead. But the strength is good, the mobility is pretty much the same on both sides. So yeah, they said I'm a little bit early, 2 weeks early I think for riding.
How long ago did you get surgery?
Like just under 6 weeks.
Okay.
So some people come back in like 3 weeks, but I think that's pretty risky if something happens. So I played it extra safe. I think normal dirt bikers they're like 3 weeks on average. Like Garcia was 3 weeks, but I just felt like long term for my whole life, I didn't want to take a risk for a short term gain.
Maybe especially with a race like Grinding Stone where you could just collapse it.
So gnarly. So I think I made the right decision because 3 weeks ago at Grinding Stone, the difference between now and then is crazy. My strength is like tripled. My range of motion is tripled. There's the race bike. This is just the backup. And I might be doing a fire drill yet and changing the tire.
Oh, really?
Fire drill, change the tire. Yeah, we're gonna put the other one on. 7:30. I watched it just roll around. I didn't like it.
Put the other chain on. It's a secret tire right here. People can't buy these.
Yeah, it does look pretty nice actually.
She felt good on the gripping.
Tristan, I think you got some homies.
What's up, boys? Yeah.
Got some close.
You guys excited to watch today? You guys have fun. Was last night sick? Pretty fun, huh?
Oh, Nigel got something.
You guys want a poster?
Sure.
Cool, boys. Have fun today.
Towns are turning, the water's at the edge, pounding on the shoreline. I've been waiting, standing on the ledge, waiting for the right time. I'm still learning. You say goodbye, but then your love keeps coming back and keeps coming back and keeps coming back and keeps coming you can't take my love. It's there to stay. We'll find together.
All right, we got Tristan Hart here. A close second place on the day on the factory KTM. Tristan, how was it?
Oh, pretty tough, to be honest. Pretty much from the first 10 minutes, I was dragging my tongue. Yeah, I don't know. I just woke up feeling tired, and I never really... Like at King of Motos, I got that big energy spurt on the third lap, and I was able to just hammer. And I tried that this year, too. And I gassed up quickly and got a good gap on Cody. I'm like, let's go. And I just didn't have it. So I just did what I could. I just gave my full effort, but it wasn't a great effort. It was just what I had, and yeah, I made a couple mistakes. Cody caught me, but I mean, he was riding so well today. It reminds me of the old days when I'd be pushing hard on the transfer sections, and he's just cleaning everything, and yeah, it was sick because it's been a long time since me and him have had like a big battle like that for 3 hours. The last couple years he's been injured or just dominated me, but yeah, so it's pretty sick. And just honestly seeing what he can do is like, it's crazy. And I explain it to people and they're like, yeah, but like, fuck. It's hard to imagine what he actually did today. Like, it's crazy.
What's an example?
Like, we came into this pro section, there was like 20 amateurs, and it was like massive undercut rock, and then another step after that, and he's starting with his front tire on it, and he just went, what? Splatted it, and then got the next step, and then he had like a 40-second gap because I friggin' pushed my bike, and
there was just no way
I
you could do
blew myself out. But we were coming from different ways, so it didn't make sense for me to even try that.
Yep.
And that's not the only reason I didn't do it, because I wasn't confident in doing that. So yeah, I mean, I honestly feel like walking back there and just having a look at that. Like, yeah, it's just crazy. It's so crazy. But he's good in the dry rocks. Like, that's just... Most of the time he beats me, it's in conditions like these, like dry dirt, dry rocks, and like just big ones. He's so good at just bap, bap, bap. So, I mean, I'm not upset. This is my second ride in 6 weeks, so.
How did it feel? How's the body feel after the collarbone injury and the finger and coming back, being off bike? How'd you feel?
Actually, another thing I admire about Cody is there was a bunch of instances like 6-7 years ago where he'd be off for a bunch of weeks and he'd come back and just it'd be like nothing happened, and I'm like, I feel like I gotta ride a couple times every week or else I lose it. And now I'm kind of in that position this year where I'm coming into all these races and like I haven't ridden all year pretty much. I've had 3 operations in 4 months now, and this last one was a pretty big deal, 6 weeks and 2 plates in my shoulder. So yeah, it's been a interesting year, but to still be, 1-2-2 with pretty much not riding all year is pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that because I'd like to see how everyone else would do in the same situation. It's pretty tough, I think. You just fitness, no riding. I'm pretty proud of myself for that, I'd say. So
Nice work, Tristan. You're the man.
how hard was it? Is that what you said?
Yeah. How hard was it?
Well, I was shitting on the track a bit from the prologue. I'm just like, this kind of, I wasn't really having it because it was just like chatter the whole time, and I didn't really see too many hard sections, but I underestimated. It got way harder. Like it was actually a hard enduro for sure.
How bad were the lappers? How much of a factor did that play?
Well, I got to stick with what I said earlier to someone. Like, I like lappers. I think it makes it interesting. You got to think, even though Cody is really good at it. But for me, it makes it really interesting, even though it's like sometimes like raises your heart rate and it just creates pressure kind of. But it makes it fun for me, where I'd be out there by myself sometimes with no one, and you're just, lollygagging. So, yeah, the race was hard. A lot harder than I thought.
Do you have any spots of difficulty today? Anything that really hung you up? What was the turning point in your race today?
Honestly, the turning point was just I never got that energy burst like I was kind of expecting, and I don't really know, but I was riding pretty crappy, I think. Like normally, like 5 years ago with Cody, I would expect to be pushing up all these sections, but the last couple of years I'm
I'm pretty good at that stuff now. So I think maybe the lack of riding the last 4 months, like, maybe caught up today, because I had a pretty goon style. I think I was sitting a lot because I felt I didn't have a lot of strength in my upper body to hold on. So I don't want to see videos or photos from today because I think it was pretty gross. But I found a way to make it work and get second. So
Where are you at in the points right now?
with the drop race, I'll still be winning because I'm dropping a 0 and I have a 1-2-2, which is, no one's been that consistent this year. So still doing pretty good, but it's still a long ways away. I mean, tough like Roar, just getting a finish at that race is hard. The last 2 years I broke a bendix and I snapped 2 foot pegs off the last 2 years, so it's hard just to get a finish there. So you still gotta, all the boys are riding pretty well. Flynn had a good ride today, and of course Ryder, Will are always riding good, and finally Cody seems to have figured something out, and hopefully the rest of the year he'll be up front and we can see a bit more of the old Cody. But as we go east, I mean, he's not the best hill climber. I think he knows that too. And this next race coming up is a lot of hill climbs, so we'll see. We'll see if he can figure out how to hill climb on the Yamaha.
Congrats on a solid ride today, Tristan.
Thanks.